Hello, everybody. Phil here for Talking the Night. I was planning on starting the podcast out sooner, but it looks like because of sound issues, I cannot get a quiet time to record. The walls are too thin in my apartment, so it's even with sound deafening things to reduce the sound to where it's not echoey. I still hear other sounds from outside, from on the other side of the wall, and it's hard to record. So, here's what if I can do it sooner, I will, but it looks like until I get into out in the country into my own house to where I can dedicate a studio, a soundproof studio to record the episodes. It looks like possibly not till the end of June till Talking the Night comes back. But until then, be sure to follow me on all my social medias. You can see them down below in this frame here on Facebook, on Instagram, on Talking the Night, or Twitter X. Uh, I'm new on TikTok, YouTube, and Rumble is where the shows can be found once they're recorded. Now, if you go to YouTube, you can find some of the old shows of Talking the Night and listen to those until I get back up and running. Now, the new show is going to be new format, new topics, as you saw in the intro there. And we're going to still talk about the paranormal, but we're going to talk about some conspiracies, politics, and some other strange and unusual things that I really didn't get too much into because on the radio show because I was more into the paranormal. Now I've become more interested in more of the strange and unusual Mandela effect, conspiracies. Notice I didn't say theories, conspiracy theories. I said conspiracies because everything has a little bit of truth to it. And of course, we're going to discuss this. Now, the way the show, I plan on it working is the shows are going to be recorded, so you'll have to leave your comments down below after each episode. But what I plan on doing once I get the show up and running is at the end of each month, I'll do a live stream for you guys, 1 hour. And we can talk about anything we discussed in that month, or if you got something that you want me to discuss, would you? And we'll have an open discussion that way. But it's going to be a video format, not just audio only, like the radio show was before. Now, I did some YouTube videos before. I didn't have all the technology that I have nowadays, so I got more thing. Now, as you can see, my studio is limited on things. That little wire up there is for the TV. That TV will probably be in the background when I am showing my logo. Once I get the whole new studio set up out in the country. But I also have this marquee sign with the Talking Tonight on it. Like I said, I just have to wait till I get out there because living in an apartment, if you've ever lived in an apartment, you know that it is very hard to get some quiet time because always somebody walking by, always somebody talking loud, or the walls are too thin. So, unfortunately, it's going to take a little longer than I thought to get episodes recorded. But we are going to talk about some things like aliens. We're going to talk about the paranormal. We're going to talk about politics, which we'll get into quite a bit there with the election coming up. Now, I wanted to cover the whole eclipse, but unfortunately, I can't do the episode right now. So we'll probably talk about that afterwards. But again, like I said, it looks like possibly the end of June, maybe into July, sometime before the show starts. I'll keep you posted, but be sure to follow me on all the social media sites for details, updates, everything like that. Now, the show's website has changed. I gotta still update that on Facebook. It's no longer talkingthenight.com. I went to a subdomain, back to a subdomain, but I had to change it up. So I'll get that done shortly. So I want to thank everybody for watching this little update on what's going on with the show. And I'm going to play you the outro. And of course, you don't have to leave a comment down below unless you want to. So here's this until I get Talking the Night going again. I shall see you on the dark side. Good night from Talking the Night.